Hi, guys. Are you curious about the latest market trends for September 2024 in Johnson County, Kansas? Well, today I have our latest updates from our August 2024 data. Whether you're thinking of buying or selling, knowing what's happening in the current market right now could make all of the difference. Stick around to hear the latest numbers and trends, and I'll also share some crucial tips at the end. Welcome back to Living in Kansas City. My name is Cheryl McCormick, and I'm an agent with the Rob Ellerman team at ReeceNichols Real Estate, which is the #1 real estate team in all of Kansas City. I am your best resource to find out everything there is to know about the neighborhood's lifestyle and real estate market in Kansas City, and I have the resources to help you with your real estate needs every step of the way. I was born and raised right here in Kansas City, and I've lived here the majority of my life, mostly in various suburbs on the Kansas side. I love showcasing my beautiful hometown, which is why I make these videos, and I hope that you're going to love Kansas City just as much as I do. All right, let's dive into our September monthly market update, this time for our August 2024 data. The market in Johnson County is still very active, but we're seeing a few key shifts compared to last month. Closed sales have dropped slightly by 4.7%, with 787 homes sold in the last month, down from 826. This slight dip is not unusual at this time of year, as people are typically focusing on getting their kids back to school and are not really focused on buying a home. But year to date, we've also seen a 3.6% decline in overall sales. Despite the slight dip in sales, home prices are still on the rise. The average sales price is up 3.2%, sitting at $540,597 compared to $523,782 last month. The median sales price has also increased by 1.6%, now at $447,000. So even though there are fewer homes selling, sellers are still getting solid prices for their properties. One thing that's changed noticeably is how long homes are staying on the market. We've seen a 17.2% increase in the average days on market, going from 29 to 34 days. This means homes are sitting longer before being sold, but as I said earlier, this is really not that unusual for this time of year. We usually see an uptick of both buyers and sellers right after Labor Day, and although we don't have the statistics to validate that yet, that really seems to be holding true for this year as activity has really picked up the past few weeks. Year to date, it's taking about 37 days on average for a home to sell, up from 31. Another interesting trend is the percentage of the original list price that sellers are receiving. It's down slightly from 101.7% to 100.3%, which means homes are still selling for close to their asking price, but maybe not quite as much over asking price as we saw earlier in the year. This is something to watch, especially if you're pricing your home. If you're a seller, keep in mind that it's always better to price your home at fair market value rather than overpricing it. Overpricing can lead to lots of days on market and several price drops, which often leads to a home selling for less than it would have if it were just priced correctly to begin with. Now let's move on to some positive news. Pending sales have jumped by 8.9%, which means more homes are under contract and should close in the coming weeks. Year to date, we're pretty stable in this category with a slight 0.4% increase. Inventory is slowly increasing, which is great news for buyers. We've seen a 1.5% increase in available homes, with 1,459 homes on the market compared to 1,438 last month. The months of supply has also risen by 10%, now sitting at 2.2 months of inventory. This gives buyers some more choices, but it's still a relatively tight market overall. We're still leaning towards a seller's market, but with homes taking a bit longer to sell and inventory creeping up, buyers could be gaining a bit more leverage, but this could all change depending on what happens with interest rates. So now let's talk a little bit more about interest rates, which is a key factor that can really impact both buyers and sellers. And here we have some good news. Market rates have been on the decline over the past 6 weeks. In fact, rates are at their lowest level since February of 2023, with more than a 0.5% drop, according to Sam Cotter, Freddie Mac's chief economist. This shift is largely due to the Fed's signaling that it has increased confidence that inflation is returning to its normal 2% target. In addition, the Federal Reserve is expected to begin cutting their benchmark interest rate next week from its 23-year high. But don't expect a huge drop. Experts are only predicting a modest drop of 0.25 point, but that should still help stimulate growth and make borrowing more affordable. But what does that mean for you? For buyers, lower rates mean improved affordability. So if you've been on the fence about purchasing, this could be a great time to jump in. For sellers, lower rates could bring more buyers into the market, helping you sell your home more quickly. But if more buyers jump into the market, that could also create more competition for homes, causing prices to go up even more. So if you're a buyer, now may be your best time to jump in. But I recommend that you stay aggressive and get pre-approved before making offers. And sellers, this is still a great time to list your home as prices continue to rise, but be realistic about how long it might take to sell. So there you have it. The Johnson County real estate market is still strong, but we're seeing a few shifts that both buyers and sellers should keep in mind. If you're curious about your home's value or want to talk strategy for buying or selling, reach out to me. I would love to help. If you're thinking about making a move to the Kansas City area or within the Kansas City area, I would be happy to help you find your perfect home in your perfect neighborhood at your perfect price point. And if you're a seller, I would love to help you maximize your profit and sell for top dollar. So whether you're planning to move in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. All of my information is in the description below so that I can help you make your move to Kansas City or within the Kansas City area a smooth and easy one. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more facts about places you might call home and for exclusive community tours and real estate insights about communities in Kansas City suburbs, including Overland Park, Lenexa, Spring Hill, Prairie Village, Leawood, Olathe, DeSoto, and Shawnee. And please leave a comment, as your comments help me create content that is useful to you. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're going to love my next one. Until next time, this is Cheryl McCormick from Living in Kansas City signing off. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.